All right, hello once again, Jeff Scott from Jeff Teaches Programming. And what I'm going to do right now, ideally, and I don't know if I can do it in one lecture or not, is I want to do three things with this vanilla Java calculator program. Number one, I want to make sure that I've got enough comments in there so that people can understand what's going on. Number two, well, this is what the calculator looked like when I did it in JavaScript, so I'd like to change it and make it look more like that in here also. All right, so that's two of the things that I wanted to do. Those are the color changes that I was mentioning. So again, I wanted to, here we go. I want to come in here and I want to make this work. Okay, I want to add more comments and I want to change the coloring. So let's get to it. All right. So there's my import statements. I don't think I have to add anything there. Now, this is main, and main is extending JFrame. All right. So extending JFrame means the main class is a JFrame, i.e., spell extending right, it is a desktop window containing a title bar, a close button, a minimize button, and a maximize button. So by extending JFrame, we get all the built-in window behavior for free, and we're able to customize it, which is what we want to do. All right. So then we came in here, and again, this was the brain, as I mentioned. This is the label above the big result. This is the label with a big bold result on the bottom of the screen. And when you see this swing constants dot right, etc., basically what we're saying is where we want this to be. So right means that the text visible is going to be right aligned. All right, let's see, what else do we have here? We've got the history. All right, we've got the J list, which is this scrolling list. We've got the lookup table that's going to map the internal name to the sign that it's associated with. Okay, so far so good. All right, next I want to come in here and I want to look at this stuff. All right, I might probably going to end up adding some more constants in here, but let's start with this. So we've got, in fact, let's start with a new one. How about body? So public, private, static, final, color. We're going to call this background body, and we're going to set that equal to new color 0xf0, 0xf0, 0xf0. All right. Next, we're going to add private static final color bg underscore calculator, the color of the calculator itself. And that's going to be equal to a new color, 0xd4 3 times, all right. I don't think I'm going to need this BG dark anymore, but I'm going to keep it just in case I do. All right. Then we've got our BG display, and that's going to change to 0xff, 0xff, 0xff. All right, now let's add another one. This is going to be FG expression. This is going to be our foreground expression color, and that's going to be equal to a new color, 0x88, 0x88, 0x88. All right, now we're going to have private static final FG result. And that's going to be equal to a new color, 0x11, 0x11, 0x11. All right. Now what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to grab this, hit enter a couple times, I'm going to paste that in. Now I'm going to uncomment it. All right, so these are the ones I've got so far. Again, I'm trying to make this the same color when we get done as that. That's the goal. Why? Because I'm trying to show some uniformity between these. So BG body, BG calculator, BG display, FG expression, FG result. All right. I've got a lot more here. So what I'm going to do is just, maybe this is silly, maybe this is wrong, but I'm going to remove what I have. Start putting in some more. Should say color before this. And here. Getting an error right there. Well, hoping it goes away. How's that? This is hover. All right. Don't worry, I'm going to fix this right now. Got utility, then I want utility hover and utility active. The colors are going to change in a minute. So for hover, and for active, and I've got the operation and the equals. Okay, I've got 4 of these total. So after the operation, I want operation text. Next, I want hover. And I want active. All right, finally I want equals, and I'm going to have an equals hover and an equals active. copy this. So I want equals hover. And that's going to be 0x44. Finally, I want the equals, and I want it with active. And that is going to be 0x33. All right, so that's all of them. Okay, next I've got the constructor, and as it says here, this will run one time automatically. When we create a new main object, it's going to build the entire window. Yeah, that's good. Public main, super, and I think this has to be in double quotes. Okay, I don't have any errors up to here, but this is giving me an error. Cannot find symbol. Variable Java calculator. Well, that is the name right there. Java calculator. So that should be correct. All right, we'll leave it there for now. All right, root, the main container that'll hold everything else. Okay. We're using a box layout here. And that's going to stack things on top of one another. We've got an empty border to add some padding. Okay. Then we're going to build each major thing in here. So you got the display, some padding, another display padding, etc. All right. Next, we want to tell the J-frame that the root in the panel fills the entire content area. Okay. Next, again, I'm just going over this. You can see I have got quite a few comments in here. So when the user clicks the close button, okay, it's going to close, not just hide a window. We're going to fix the window size, 340 pixels wide by 670 pixels tall. We're going to pass null to center the window in the middle of the screen. We want to prevent the user from resizing or stretching the window. We're providing keyboard support. Okay. And we do one initial screen update by calling the render. All right, so far, then this isn't giving me an error. All right, like this is. So I've got one error in there right now. Okay, and where are we for time? All right, I'm at 20 minutes, so I'm going to stop right here and continue on and get as much of this file done as I can in the next video. Then in the one after that, I'm going to do the same thing, but with a calculator state.java file. So I'll see you then.